Hello, it's Ian Dilly from the Ian. Yeah, I already told you my last name. Oopsie. Oh well, but it's me, Ian, from the Ian BookTube channel. And was watching a video saying I'll ask permission to record videos in the bookstores. Like, dude, you don't have to ask permission. You know that, right? Actually, this was a dudette. This was a gal, but it's like, seriously, you don't have to ask permission to record in the stores. You don't. It's called the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, the right to freely express yourself, the right to freedom of express. I don't know how to say that. The right to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of art, which recording yourself is a form of art and is a form of expression. The right to freely practice your religion or have your religious belief. The right to have to freely associate yourself, the right to I can't remember all the other ones, but for me the most important ones are the right to freedom of protest, the right to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of art, the right to freedom of beliefs. Those are the fundamental rights in the First Amendment. And technically, if I want to, I could go to a store and record myself in the store. Because, first of all, they get money from the government. Here's the thing, if any of these stores, whether they're bookstores or not, if they get money from the government, they are supposed to enforce the Bill of Rights. What I mean is the bookstores or any store that get paid by the government are legally bound to follow the law. That's how it works. That includes colleges, that include any place that are essentially being legally bribed by the government are forced to follow the law. Are forced to follow the law, which mean that they can't kick someone out because of their political ideology. They can't kick out someone because of their religious belief, their expression, or anything like that. And they can't violate the Bill of Rights, which also would include the Second Amendment. They can't ban you from having a gun because if they do, that doesn't mean you should bring a gun. I'm just saying if you do actually bring a gun legally, they can't do anything about it because they're being paid by the government, which means they have to follow the law, the Bill of Rights. And if they don't follow the Bill of Rights, they can get in a lot of trouble, especially from the government. Because you know what would happen? The government will cut off all ties. And this include any bookstores that are paid by the government. Okay, any company or business paid by the government are legally bound to follow the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Because that's the law. Because any company, corporation, business who get paid by, which include bookstores, get paid by the U.S. government, are there by an agency of the U.S. government. Therefore, they have to follow the law. So that's my opinion, and it is fact. Not just my opinion, it's fact. Because colleges have to follow the law as well, because they're being paid by the government, which means they have to follow the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, which means they can't kick someone off for just speaking their mind. They can't, because it's the law. They're private. They are a public institution. So they're paid by the government with our tax-paying money. Therefore, they would be violating the law if those businesses, which include bookstores that are being paid by the government, would not follow the law. They can get in a lot of trouble doing that. Even though, let's be honest, the government did nothing about it and probably won't do anything about it. But this is a different era with a different president that will do something about it. Because this is Trump. So the reason why I'm talking about politics now is because I'm talking about a bookstore. Therefore, it fits in with the theme of the video, which is the theme of the channel, which is books. Okay, as long as I'm talking about books and any politics that go around the books, like book being banned or the bookstore not following the law, or the government banning books or whatever, anything to do with books, I'll talk about on this channel, including politics. If politics have nothing to do with the books, I'm not talking about politics on the channel. Simple as that. Technically, my other channel, which is Gamergate 2.0, is supposed to be about games, but unfortunately, I can't afford to play games anymore. So, which is why that's why I start reading books, because I'm tired of feel like I'm being milked by the companies for profit. Like, I'm tired of that, and so I'm starting to enjoy reading. I actually enjoy reading, to be honest. I finished Akira, Akira, which, yes, there's a movie. The movie is based on the manga books, which are like 6 volumes, and I finished the first one only in a couple of days, which is, I thought that would take forever, but no, it didn't really take forever. Because usually traditional books, not graphic novels or comics or manga, traditional books feels like it takes forever to read, and it's really not fun, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. So, yeah, bye.